everyone is profitable on demo account. For the reality check, it is always better to take a small funded account and test yourself on that a couple of times.
Well, hello and welcome everyone to the another session at the Forex Expo podcast. I'm your host Lakshay, live from the Forex Expo Dubai 2025 edition. I have a very esteemed guest over here, Vanshika Rastogi, who is a financial analyst at the Funded Firm. Funded Firm has been a great enabler to this industry, making sure everyone can bridge from being their ambitions to where they want to be. So, first of all, hi Vanshika, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
It's wonderful seeing you here.
You too. Thank you for having me here.
Pleasure, pleasure. So, how was your overall experience at the Forex Expo Dubai?
The Forex Expo has been great. I have met a lot of new brokers as well as funded firms, so it has been pretty good.
And you guys got some awards yesterday as well.
Yes, we got some awards at funded firm, so it was a good experience.
I mean, it's an overall best recognition at
Yeah,
the
yeah.
stage,
So
right?
it was a very proud moment for us and all of our team.
As Funded Firm is being a great enabler and a bridge
Right.
to anyone who is ambitious to join the Forex or any financial institutions, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel like as being a financial analyst? What's your journey with the Funded Firm?
I'll tell you. So when I started my journey in 2022, since then funded accounts have been active, but people haven't been knowing about them so actively. Now in 2025, people have gotten much more aware about the funded accounts. So my own journey also started with funded accounts, and I think that it is a very good way of new traders to start their journey, and we advise most people to start their forex journey with funded accounts only rather than putting in money in their live account. It is always better to first go with funded accounts and test yourself, and only if you're profitable on the funded accounts, only then you can become profitable on your live account as well. So the step to go ahead as a beginner trader or even an intermediate trader is always to go with funded accounts. Yeah,
I mean, it's always best to have practice.
definitely.
First do it on a test net, and then
Right,
play
because
the real
actually
match.
demo accounts or everyone is profitable on demo accounts, so they actually don't give you a real reality. So
Yes.
for the reality check, it is always better to take a small funded account and test yourself on that a couple of times. And if you're able to pass those small accounts, then it is better to take bigger accounts, and then of course you can take multiple accounts as well, so you can create a big funding pool for yourself as a trader.
I mean, that's there are more different platforms who provide different sort of demo tools and accounts to you where you can test actually, but that it doesn't give you a real world
Right.
case scenario where you can actually present your
Correct.
trades and everything and
Yeah.
learn in the real segment, right? But in terms of funded accounts, the completely story is like different, right?
Totally.
You actually have the real impact on
It
yourself
actually,
while
yeah,
working this.
so it bridges the gap between the demo account and the live account and
Exactly.
gives an edge to the trader to start with a small amount and get big funding from that.
Absolutely. And you've been a financial analyst, right?
Yeah.
So, as being analytical about each and everything in the segments, like you might be monitoring a lot of behavioral assets of
Yes,
different
we
traders,
do.
right? So, what do you feel like? How people change their behavior as soon as they keep on growing in their
Right.
account segments?
Yeah.
Also, while getting success for the first few trades, how the behavior changes for the users?
So I think when they are successful in the first few trades, they become very overconfident and they increase the lot size. Now, when
Yes.
they increase the lot size, they are not able to manage the positions. And even if the market goes 10, 20 pips down, it's not touching their stop loss. But even if it's going a little down, they are cutting those trades out of fear that their funded
Yes.
account might get blown. So it's always best to either follow a compounding plan in the funded accounts, which I think most traders that are able to pass the funded accounts, they are actually using compounding techniques, and they are also sticking to either one lot size. So there are two approaches to it. There is a safe approach where a trader is taking a similar lot size in every trade and they are going safely with very less risk, which is also good. And it takes time to pass the funded account, but of course they are able to pass it. Second is the aggressive approach where they are doing compounding, where through compounding they are basically, if I'm taking one trade and I'm making a certain amount of profit, in the second trade they are risking that profit only that they have made in the first trade itself,
Got it.
by increasing their lot size a little bit. So these are the two approaches, and there are also people that are not able to do either of them. So those are the people who are actually failing the funded accounts.
So I mean, you have both the approaches, and
Right.
you might be not failure at one, but you can try the different one, right?
Yeah.
So apart from this, how's your personal analytical approach about trading systems?
So me personally, I believe that as a trader or even a financial analyst, you need to have a certain set of rules that are set for your own self, because every trader has a different mindset and a different kind of strategy that they are using. So all traders have different set of rules. So firstly, your rules need to be fixed. Either on funded account or on live account, anywhere, but major thing is that rules need to be fixed, especially for funded accounts. Secondly, a big good tested strategy, back tested strategy, which is tested, back tested also, and forward tested also. So both the things need to be there, and it takes at least a year's time to fully get a profitable strategy for yourself. So that is a very important part. And the third part is the risk management, where I told you about the safe and the aggressive approach. Yes. So these three main things are there, which is the rules, the strategy, and the risk management.
And based on the user behaviors, have you tried some of the user strategy by yourself?
No, because my personal strategies work pretty well. So I have never tried any user strategies. But yeah, we do keep testing when we see different users using a certain strategy every time. Mm-hmm. So sometimes the strategies match as well. Some of the points of their strategies and our strategies match. Mm-hmm. And sometimes when it is totally new, we try to back test and forward test it. And if it fits into our system, then we can implement it as well. But as of now, we haven't done that.
What indicators that you specifically use?
We personally use, we don't use any indicators, because as a financial and technical analyst, I don't need any indicators, but I use tools like price action, in which I majorly use Fibonacci retracement. Then we have smart money concepts, where I personally use order blocks. And then we have the ICT concepts, where we use session liquidity.
I think there's pretty much a lot of jargons that few of the people haven't understood yet. Yeah. So it's better you understand all these keywords before jumping to the market.
Definitely.
It's always better to do your own research and first learning it. Then you might get yourself a funded account.
Yeah.
With the funded funds.
Actually, with the funded account, people just jump into buying the funded account, but it is always better to first learn everything and get the knowledge. Only then they can pass the funded account.
It might be like the second step for people. First, you might try it on an actual demo account somewhere. Then go to the funded account. Then do it on a live account for yourself.
That is what is advised to the people.
Wonderful. What's the last advice before we wrap up? Let's say someone who is willing to join this industry, and or maybe someone intermediate is already here.
Right.
What's the one piece of advice that you want to give?
Okay, so for beginners,
apart from being disciplined and creating a route, because that's the core thing that everybody says.
So for beginners, I would say that the first 1 or 2 years will be very harsh, and they will not be very nice, or they will not be profitable. So that 1 year, the beginner trader should be willing to sacrifice for their journey. After that 1 year, it will bloom. So that is the advice for beginners. And for intermediate traders, I believe that they get lost in other people's profits and other people's journey. So who's an intermediate trader, they should only focus on themselves and their own growth, rather than seeing what is happening around and what the other traders are doing.
Rather than just doing the copy trades or something.
Yeah.
It might fail sometimes. So
it might fail as well, and people get inspired and influenced by other people, and then they feel that, oh, I'm not able to do as much. So just focusing on your own growth is the best thing.
I mean, this is going to be a negative retrospective for each and everything. So just do your research and then jump to the market.
Totally.
Thank you so much, Vanshika. It was wonderful talking to you and great insights. And few of the things that you said might not be understood by me as well, because I'm not a core trader.
Yeah.
But sooner or later, I'll learn that as well. Definitely. So thank you so much. It was wonderful talking to you, and thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
Stay tuned for more, and watch us live again at the Forex Expo Dubai at the Forex Expo podcast. Thank you.